Since President Donald Trump took office back in January, the one thing everyone seems to be talking about, immigration and the border wall. Well, after the signing of Texas's controversial Senate Bill 4 just days ago, we may now have to live with another wall between Texas Democrats and Texas Republicans down in Austin.
We've all voted.
It's a sad time in our state.
I became a legislator to fight for the most vulnerable people.
And I had to tell them that if they come right now, the likelihood is that he's going to get detained.
Police chiefs in the state of Texas all say that SB 4 makes our communities less safe.
And it's racist. And I am not afraid to say that.
Texas has now banned sanctuary cities in the Lone Star State.
Governor Greg Abbott signed the controversial Sanctuary Cities bill on Sunday, but not before months of debate.
And we're going to talk about the big government that Dan Patrick and Greg Abbott and now
that culminated in a grueling 16-hour last-minute attempt to stop it.
You know, it was a big fight, long fight, excuse me, and unfortunately we didn't come out victorious.
El Paso State Representative Cesar Blanco says, among other things, SB 4 allows police to ask for your citizenship papers when they pull you over.
For someone who looks like me, the officer can ask if I'm here legally or illegally. And that turns into racial profiling.
He tried to tack on 30 amendments to SB 4.
amendment fails.
One by one, even amendments that appealed to Republican ideology were shot down.
I had a religious freedom amendment. And a Catholic police officer has that ability to say, I don't want to comply with this. Republicans didn't vote for that. And Republicans have demonstrated that they have become racist. I'm not afraid to say that. And that's what this bill reflects.
There's just been a shift in attitude.
Melissa Lopez is an immigration attorney, working with migrants and refugees during the Obama administration and now the Trump administration.
I've heard immigration officials say, Border Patrol agents and also ICE agents say that they can finally do their job. And they feel like they've been handcuffed to a certain extent under the Obama administration, and now the handcuffs are off.
Now, we took a look at the numbers of the two administrations. From January to April 2015, the Obama administration deported 62,000. From the same time, January to April of this year, the Trump administration deported 54,000. But the number of undocumented immigrants arrested has nearly doubled since last year, and that was before SB 4.
There was a sense of humanity in the way that things were done under the Obama administration. There was a sense of, we understand that we are gonna tear apart a family.
That's where Lopez says the Trump administration is making her job more difficult. There's now a backlog of immigration cases that look like they could speed through the court system. She says leading many to either being detained too long or sent back too quickly.
Because regardless of your immigration status, you're still a human being first.
It's always a great reminder of why we're here.
On the national level, Congressman Beto O'Rourke is dealing with the same problem Blanco is at the state level, a Republican-controlled Congress.
Congress needs to pass comprehensive immigration reform.
He says immigration laws have gone unchanged for 30 years and could be the way to combat Senate Bill 4.
I've introduced an immigration reform bill with Republican colleagues showing that there's a bipartisan path to do this the right way.
But whether it's in Washington, in Austin, or here in El Paso, Blanco says it starts with you, the voter.
And as a Democrat and as a Latino, I'm going to make sure that we do everything that we can on the floor, legislatively, and if we fail there, then in our community. And the best way that we can fight this is through our vote.
And Senate Bill 4 officially goes into effect this September. We'll be right back.